Hello everyone, welcome to episode 2 in residential rental business. I cordially welcome you all to my classes. So today I'll be explaining you how I closed a deal in Aparna Sarovar Zenith. This is in Nalagandla in Hyderabad. So whatever the episodes I make, I expect this particular episode or the episodes coming in will help you as a reference. So the people who are new to real estate, who think that they cannot do real estate, by seeing it these episodes, they will have the confidence to do real estate and earn money. So as I've always told you, and I always tell you that real estate is the most easy business. Alright. So how it is easy? By looking at this episode, you will easily understand. Alright. So, so the society in which I closed a deal is Aparna Sarovar Zenith. Alright. The value of this particular deal is 40,000. So by closing this particular deal in a single day, I have earned 40,000. Right. For a normal person to earn 40,000, he has to work for a whole month. He has to go in the morning, has to return in the night, evenings. Sometimes he has to do work when he is in home, in the night when he is sleeping also. But in real estate, you can close deals in minutes, in hours. Sometimes it may extend, but you have a chance to close them very soon. So this particular deal value is 40,000. All right. So, and before I explain you further, so let me tell you, all right. So regarding Dr. Realty app. So in this app, I have launched courses in different segments. Like in real estate we have various segments. All right. So like residential rental business, residential resale business, commercial, rental business. You can do commercial for shops and establishments, and for software companies like grade A, grade B. So likewise, many segments are there, right? So land, okay, likewise. So various segments and particular courses for various segments have launched. So if you want to establish in real estate and if you want to earn money in real estate, okay, if you don't have any prior knowledge of real estate, you can simply download Dr. Realty app in your mobile, and these courses are paid courses with a nominal fee. You can pay the fee and you can listen to the classes. By listening to those classes, you will have the required knowledge to start a real estate business and establish in real estate. So it has everything in the courses. I personally designed those courses with the 6 years of teaching experience I have. I meticulously designed to include each and every point so that whenever you start a business, you will start with a lot of confidence. And I'll explain you how you can establish, how you can close deals with ease. Right? With a minimal investment, how you can establish in real estate, I've clearly explained you in those courses. So do download Dr. Realty app in your mobile and download it and purchase a course of a segment which you like. If you are completely new to real estate, you can start with residential rental business. That is the starting point. Anybody has to do it, because if you start this business, you will understand how to talk with a client, how to tackle in real estate. You will have contacts developing in real estate. All right. So real estate is always a great opportunity for anybody to earn more money in a short span of time, and it doesn't require much investment. It requires very less investment compared to the return on investment it generates. And by doing real estate, you will have wonderful contacts in your life which you never expect. You will have contacts with different experts in various fields. All right. So definitely my training classes will help you becoming a successful real estate consultant. Right. So if I can earn money, definitely you will also can earn money. It's as simple as that. Right. And how I'm earning money, I'm already showing with the episodes I'm doing. Right. So that truth is in front of your eyes. I'm not faking anything. Whatever I'm doing it, I'm projecting it. So this is the truth which you can relate to yourself and you can think of. All right. So there are ocean of opportunities, and there is no one is competitive to any another. All right. So if you want to start a real estate business, don't think that there are already plenty of real estate consultants. There is always a scope for you, right? There is a scarcity of lack of professional real estate consultants across the country, across the country, wherever you are from, whichever the village you are from. You check for the real estate people. They are poorly educated. They doesn't have the skills. They doesn't have the expertise to close a deal, to handle a customer, to handle the owner. All right. If you can go through my classes, you will become an expert. You can see the change. Let's make the change. Let's fill the gap of professional real estate consultants in India. All right. So I'm stepping into this to fill the gap of expert real estate consultants in India. I just want to fill this gap of professionals which is lacking in real estate. All right. So join the course. It's a paid course with a nominal fee. With the money you get by doing real estate, and if you can compare the course fee, it is very very minimal. It is peanuts. All right. So now let's get into the deal. All right. So whenever you want to close a deal, right, you should know each and everything, like which is relevant for a client. All right, about the society. For example, this is Aparna Sarovar Zenith, right? So you should know where exactly it is. If you have never been to this society, sometimes what happens is you will directly go to the society without even visiting it, right? My suggestion is to visit once before you take a client for showing a property. What happens if you visit a flat once? You will know the way how to go, right? In this multiple, if there are multiple towers in a society, it will be difficult for you to find where exactly the particular block is, right? If you keep on asking the people when you are with a client, right, the client will have a negative opinion on you. This guy doesn't know anything, he's just showing the flat and taking money, right? So for whatever money they are paying, you should give service for the each and every penny they are giving. If you can make their life easy in finding a flat, then they'll give you the money with a lot of happiness. All right. So you should know about this particular society. So I'm telling you about Zenith. So Zenith, it has 13 towers. Each tower is having 25 floors. All right. So the top floor will be 25th floor. Right. And there are around 2,475 flats, 2 BHKs, 3 BHKs, 4 BHKs together. How many are there? 2,475. In a society as big as this, there is a need for 50 to 100 consultants in this particular society itself to handle it professionally. That is the requirement of real estate consultants, which is in need. All right. So this particular society is in nearly 25 acres, and the 80% of the area is open area, and these blocks are located only in 20% of the area. All right. So you should know about clubhouse. Where exactly is the clubhouse? In abundant societies, what happens is the fee, like for gym, for swimming pool, will be extra. They are not included in the maintenance. So these fee need to be paid extra, and you should inform the clients beforehand so that they will take a better decision, because the rents usually high and the maintenance is also accordingly proportional. So if they have to pay for these expenses also, some clients will think about it. They need to be mentally ready for whatever the amount they pay. All right. So this is the HCU lake view, right? So some blocks are having lake view. Some clients have in special interest for lake view. All right. So you should know where exactly the clubhouse is. If you can visit once before you take a client for visit, you will have some understanding how to go, where to go. All right. So after they see the flat, if they like it, definitely they ask you to take you to the clubhouse. So once you show the flat and if they like it, you should be able to take them to the clubhouse, and in each floor, whatever the thing is there, right? In which floor the swimming pool is, in which floor the gym is, in which floor, like tennis court or badminton court or table tennis court, carom. So whatever, all right, whatever, you should know, you should have an idea of that. So if you can tell them where exactly, what exactly is there, right? So they will have a lot of respect towards you. People respect professionals. They pay for this professionalism, whatever the huge amounts, 40,000 for, sometimes if the visit is a good successful visit, so within 1 hour you can close that. So if you have this expertise, you can close it very soon, right? So clubhouse details you should know, right? In which floor these things are, right? How to get them, access them, what time are available, right? So in this particular clubhouse, what happened is the swimming pool is in ground floor, and if you can look at from the ground floor swimming pool, this lake is also visible. You will feel that as if you are in a shore, right? You are at a beach. You will have the feeling of beach. And for one of my client, the view of this beach, that lake is seeming like a beach, impressed her a lot, and she finalized immediately. She paid the token amount immediately. So people have some feelings for things, right? If you can explain them in a better way, there are better chance that you can close the deal immediately. All right. So how I get to know about this particular flat inventory, right? So as a thumb rule, only 10% of the properties are shown online, like 99 acres, Magic Bricks, and the remaining 90% are not produced in online, right? So they are occupied with the word of mouth, with the friends, with the colleagues, right? So what happened is some days back I closed one deal in Zenith, a 2 BHK. So that particular tenant was not, the owner didn't send the key on time. So I was with a client there waiting for more than 1.5 hours, and there is one more client came to visit that particular flat. So we three were at the outside at the door waiting for the key to arrive. So I started talking to the person who has come, not through me, through from the owner. So I was discussing, he was telling that he has seen a flat in that particular society, but because of some clashes, he couldn't close the deal because he doesn't know how much rents exactly are happening in Hyderabad. Alright. So he was telling me about that particular flat. So when I started discussing things with him, he told me about that particular flat, and I've taken details, I've taken the phone number. Alright. So I could able to visit when I was there itself. I taken photos of it, and what I did, I've shared with whatever clients matching requirement is having. So likewise, though I went for one particular flat, I got this inventory somehow luckily by starting a communication, starting a discussion with one more guy, right? So you got how we can get to know about inventory even though it is not online, by having a small communication, small discussion. I actually wanted to help him with a matching property, but in turn he helped me, right? If you want to help people, okay, people will help you without knowing you, right? The more you want to help them, the more you will be, right, helped by them. That's how things work out. All right. So this is how I get to know about this particular property. So the owner, I communicated with the owner. I told him what I do. I told him about the clients I have. So he was happy with them. So I asked him for an appointment. He spoke to the existing tenant and told me, so this particular person is available during these times. So when I called the tenant, existing tenant, he said, okay, you can come over and visit. So I have taken one client for a visit. That couldn't work out. The next day, one more tenant has called me. So they belong, they are from, Mumbai. So their parents are in defense. So they were having difficulty in finding a flat whose owners are acceptable to pets. So somehow, I came to know. So existing tenant, I coordinated for 2 visits. First visit couldn't happen, but the second visit could happen. So I coordinated with him. All right. So this is how I managed things from the owner's perspective. All right. So about client. So one day, one client called me and told their requirement, like they have a pet and they want a flat whose owner is acceptable to pets. All right. So and they have a budget constraint because Nalagandla. The usual rents on average for 3 BHK are around 40,000, not more than 45. For bachelors, they'll pay for 50 or above. Alright. So their requirement was like, including maintenance, it should be 45. Right. So I could find a flat which is 40,000 including maintenance, which was very helpful for them. Right. So they have a pet. I informed the owner. Owner is also accepted for the pet. It's informed the same. So they have a difficulty in finding a flat whose owner is acceptable to a pet. So as soon as they seen this particular flat, this flat is beautiful actually. So they have liked it. They have liked it and they have closed it. So as they are from defense background, they'll be maintaining things on time, neatness, everything will be there. The owner is also came to know, understand things, and he was also happy with that, right? So how I build with rapport with the client. So I've told them that I can discuss things like this pet issue and the budget issue, right? So and the remaining things like how many uses are there, these things I could able to discuss. How I build rapport is particularly, so they have come with their parents who are in defense. I worked in a defense academy for 6 months. I used to teach there general studies, right? General studies I taught there. So with that experience, I've taken shake hand from this person who is into Air Force, and a rapport has been established because he is having defense background, and I have this experience of working in a defense academy. So there is a rapport established, and he told me, he took my number. In November, he needs 3.5 to 4 BHK for them, right? So this particular rapport is helping me in future. So for that, they are ready to pay me the thing as well, right? So they have asked me, can the brokerage be negotiable, right? I told them getting a flat has become difficult, right? With confidence, right? So 1 month rent is a thumb rule everywhere, so it's not no extra money. So they accepted immediately without saying anything, right? So this is how this particular deal has been closed. Okay, so I hope this particular episode will help you act as a reference in closing a deal for you in future. I thank you for listening to this particular video. So let's see you. No, thank you for listening to this video, and see you in next video. Bye bye. Thank you. So download this Dr. Reality app if you want to come into real estate. You can get trained by those classes. Start earning money like I'm earning. You can earn more like what I've earned than that, depending upon your talent. Thank you everyone.